What's happening, man? Like, share, and subscribe, man. Steve the Theorist, shout out to your family. Aaron said, like, peace to you, my brother.
Every night, every side, making money all the time. My LD and just me.
Miss Beverly. Clear. Somebody get the goddamn jumper cable.
Can you push me? 2 bags, please. For a generous fee.
For righteous black folk, peace to you, family.
You wanted to be. Got a woman I love desperately. Wanna give her something better than me. Been told I could be nothing else. Just a hunch up in spite of myself. I know I can make it. This life just don't make it. Lord, Lord, yeah. Got to get mellow now. Gotta be mellow, y'all. Got to get mellow now.
Yeah, that nigga get that damn conch out of his beard. It's the summertime.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the valley. I'm your daddy. Pushing me. Pushing me.
Welcome, 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 everybody. Peace to the family. Glad to have everybody back in. Oh, let me see what you say you got. For righteous black folks, says I got a poem I must read. It's prophesying. It will be a blessing. Let me do it when you can open your lines. I hope one day soon. Tomorrow night, when we do part 6 of 7, I was supposed to do part 6 tonight. Right now, actually, but this here, I just I got to come and tell y'all this, man. So if you call in tomorrow night, make sure you hit the bell, and so you get the alerts, and take the email down so that you can communicate with me, and we'll be in line. And Miss Beverly and all the other brothers and sisters that usually call in, they can call in. I think Miss Beverly is doing even a live stream tonight. Google Hangout. I think. Are you still doing that, Miss Beverly? But here's the email for righteous black folk. BLK P as in Peter, WR 187, the numbers 365 at gmail.com. That's BLKP as in Peter, WR 187 365 at gmail.com. Black Power 187 365 at gmail.com. Black Power Murder Every Day at gmail.com. All right. Make sure you hit me with that, and we can communicate so we can actually, make sure we line you up so you can get on the show and speak. You can do more than read it. You can speak. So tomorrow night, I was supposed to do the part 6 to Rape is Not of the Most High tonight, but this took precedence because I wanted to come bring this practical message to y'all. Yeah. So do that. Do that. I don't know exactly what time tomorrow night. It'll be probably tomorrow evening, either tomorrow, late tomorrow, or in the morning. But either way, I'm flexible. So you just, make sure you hit me. Hit me in the email, and we'll figure it out. Miss Beverly, are you still doing your Google Hangout? Let us know if you are. Make sure you put the channel in here that you're doing the Google Hangout from so we could all come and check you out. Yeah. I want everybody that got some good sense and good words for the people in my chat to be exposed to all of the traffic that I'm exposed to. Because I appreciate Miss Beverly. Okay. So this is the channel that you're going to be doing a live stream on. The Google Hangout stream just tonight, Miss Beverly. On Catherine Beverly Robinson. Y'all subscribe to Miss Beverly's channel. Miss Beverly is an elder sister, wise sister, cool sister, real sister. You feel? Yeah. Let's see. Do I know somebody named Cynthia that live in Cleveland, Ohio? I have a cousin named Cynthia, but not in Cleveland that I know of, Yeah, I got a lot of people up north in Detroit, in the Michigan area. But I'm not in Cleveland that I know of, Brother Aaron. But I do have a cousin named Cynthia. We all might have a cousin named Cynthia, family. Brother Larry said, like Mike has proven himself to be the truth. Well, I can't disagree. But more so, I got to say, the Lord, the Most High, the Great Spirit of the ages, our ancestors, and nature that's got these volcanoes spitting in the flat earth people's face, spitting in their face. All of these forces coming together to teach our black people one thing and one thing only. That God is real. And that your journey on this earth is real. And that one day, you're going to have to link up with that great power. And that moment going to be awesome. Don't make it be terrible. That's what the Lord wants y'all to hear today. Follow the commandments. Keep the commandments. Be moral with your brothers and your sisters. Love them. Even chastise them when you need to. Because when you learn how to rightly chastise them, they'll change. And it may take 10 years, God damn it. But it's your duty to pay it all forward. Yeah. So, man, yeah, proved himself to be the truth. Yes, indeed. The spirit of truth is the spirit of prophecy. Yes. And I'm telling you, it's working in this day. Yeah, Larry's from Alabama. Yes, sir. Okay, y'all, let me get into it. Cause y'all, I'll be out here talking to y'all, and I'm like y'all sitting in my living room or something. Steve the theorist says Tazariak them go by the Babylonian Talmud. Is that where the craziness is backed up? Well, you know they got two crazy ass Talmuds, right? The Babylonian Talmud is actually the real Talmud as far as what that perversion is and all the foolishness that it contains, you know, and for the people that it was for at that particular time. Yeah, that particular captivity, the Israelites in that time, that's who that was for. But today, the Jewish people, the people Tazariak them love, they done made what's called a Jerusalem Talmud. Uh-huh. So you got two types of Talmuds out here now. The Babylonian Talmud and the Jerusalem Talmud, family. Uh-huh. In the Babylonian Talmud, and I don't know why anybody don't understand what an implied audience is. You have surgical steel today. It would be against the word and will of the Most High for you to put your mouth on a baby's foreskin and bite it off. When you got surgical steel and anesthesia, you understand. The Talmud, for those people in that time, had very rude and crude, rudimentary tools, especially for circumcision. They didn't have no goddamn IVs and all that shit. This beautiful surgical stainless steel that y'all got. I mean, surgical steel, not stainless steel. So when the Babylonian Talmud was written, it was written for people that didn't have IVs and anesthesia to the degree that you do. Local anesthesia, full-on anesthesia. Shit, propofol, Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gave the recipe for conch in the Babylonian Talmud. Larry. God damn. The recipe for conch, y'all, is in the Babylonian Talmud. And that's where Tazariak picked this shit up, man. Him and Jermaine Jackson fucking around. My brother MBK, what's happening, man? Woo. Yeah, man, these cats out here want to be Jewish, want to go back and live in Canaan land and live by the rules of that day. And for that implied on it, these niggas want to go to Babylon, put theyself back in chains, and bite off baby dick tips. Peace and black power to you, new black knowledge. Y'all, everybody in the chat, make sure while we doing this, all you got to do is click everybody's icon so you can go and just take a glance and you don't have to even move from the video. Go to New Black Knowledge. It's another channel. All of the channels, all the people that's in here, because everybody that deal with me got a great level of intelligence, family. Hit Righteous Black Folk. Hit Righteous Black Folks icon. I don't know if you got any teaching going on there, but we'd love to hear from you because the comments you make let me know what you got in you. So if you ain't got no videos over there, put them up, please, so we can get on it and get some of that knowledge that you rocking with. No conch allowed. That's right. Any of y'all coming in this room and you got conch or you got some goddamn activator in your back pocket, go back. Throw the shit in the garbage can. Don't come in this chat with activator. Oh man, no problem, brother. New Black Knowledge. No problem, family. I appreciate your channel, man. You be spending some real knowledge on there. Like I said, I go to your channel every Sabbath, like around 8 in the morning. I go check your channel. Yeah, man. So yeah, everybody in the chat, that's how you get familiar with each other. Click those icons. Just go glance at the channel, smash subscribe, come on back. You know what I mean? You ain't even got to sign off the video. So yeah, man. This brother Tazariak with the conch, the spirit of conch. That's his Holy Spirit, conch. That's this brother's comforter, conch. This brother's power is conk. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a story before I start in on the subject, man. My brother, my blood brother, if he's out there listening, which he probably is one of my subscribers, he know I ain't lying. My brother used to, like in the 90s, like the early 90s and stuff, man. Everybody had the Bobby Brown fever, man said, go relax your hair, texturize it. We was just all coming out of the psychosis of Jerry curl and S curl, and you know what I mean? My brother used to put relaxer in his hair, y'all. Now that's not bad, because a lot of y'all brothers doing it. Tazariak doing it today. People won't even tell him, brother, your hair is not supposed to be naturally that straight. That looks mighty goat-like. You're an African. But back when my brother used to comb his shit, he's actually the person that taught me how to cut my hair. So I learned how to cut hair from my brother. I didn't have to go to the barber ever, and I thank him for that. But what I also learned from him is what not to do. Y'all got to hear me. I said, hear me well, like, share, subscribe. What I learned from my brother, not just cutting my own hair, but I learned what not to do. We already knew the Bible said, don't touch your face with that razor, black men. You're going to get folliculitis. Folliculitis is inflammation of your hair follicles, black men. All of you men with this extreme melanin and hue melanin ratio, you need to follow suit. Don't put a goddamn razor on your face or you're going to have pits and shit. That's real shit. And so, and so the scripture says, don't put that on your face. But watch this. We knew that. But my brother didn't know that you're not supposed to. Thou shalt not conk. He didn't know what happened to Malcolm. He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know. That's why I know what ravine no lie relaxer is. Y'all keep hearing me say it. That's Tazariak's secondary choice. When he can't get raw lye and sulfur and shit, when he can't put that hot shit on, he go to the store and search for ravine if they still selling that. If they ain't got the ravine, then he go for just for me. Okay? That's the 3 tiers. The hot shit is the raw lye, conk. Shit that'll make your motherfucking soul burn slow like ether. Then you get ravine and shit, you know what I'm saying, in the middle. Then you get just for me, no lie relaxer. But don't leave that shit in too long. And blue magic. Ain't that the shit the brothers put on, wipe it on your face and it smell like smell like a burnt tire, and you could just wipe your beard off with a credit card or your license or something. Ain't that what blue magic is? I think my daddy used to use that. That ain't what blue magic is? What is that shit that men used to use that, put it on your face, and you could just wipe your beard off. People still use it, magic shade, okay? Yeah, magic shade. What was blue magic in? What was blue magic? Grease? Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door. Don't go nowhere. We got to get into this. Robin said her husband used it. Hold on. Few seconds. Wait a minute. Let's check the door. Who is it? She's not here. Yeah, magic shave. And goddamn, brother said blue magic. What is blue magic, family? I forgot what blue magic is. Y'all, we gonna get into it. We just having a family talk. This is black folk. We got the same experiences. So yeah, white folk, y'all just sit down for a minute and just be amazed. Eddie said, I used to use that trash when I was 20. Oh, it's blue. See, it's grease. I remember. Wanda Denise said it. Robin says he couldn't use razors and had to use that spelly, yep, magic shade. The only thing that would work for him. That's what my dad used to use it for. Says that's what my dad used to use it. Put that shit on, and you can't go in the bathroom without that smell getting in you, in your clothes and shit. It get all in your nose hairs. You know what I mean? And then don't let them put a trace of that goddamn shit bracer on. Y'all remember that? The old men used to wear that Old Spice and bracer and shit like that. That green shit. Ooh, I can't stand the smell of that old fucking shit, man. Some brothers still use Old Spice and shit, smelling brown, walking around smelling brown, smelling. You ever smelt brown? Oh, Max Bird said egg smell. Man, volcano vomit. Showtime, man, bro. Yeah, MBK, it smelled brown. You walk around smelling dark, just smelling like oppression. Smell like oppression. It's the daily briefing. Peace to you. Woo! He says Taz selling that black magic beard juice. I think he might be selling that shit. Cause Katazal, his beard looked like it done took on a new ungodly texture. And if Katazal's white and he's using black hygiene products, that's what done turned Katazal hair red. He looking like Esau in the Bible, red hair, ruddy. Cause he using Dax. They got Katazal using Dax. And then Tazariak using Ravine and Conk. My goodness. Oh, MBK Santel will sell you 2 black magics and get a door knocker chain for free. Yo, MBK. Ouch, man. My motherfucking head hurt now. Ow. Brother, you tripping. Family, MBK, that brother put that goddamn door knocker on, went straight to Sinetta House, man. Like it was, like he ordered that from Tiffany's or somewhere, man, or something. That might be some old trinket from an old expensive door. I can't believe this brother. Baba Heru felt so sorry for Tazaria walking around here wearing goddamn door knockers. Baba Heru made this brother a nice comedic neck piece. Baba Heru even said, "Man, what the fuck is that on your neck? Is anybody home?" Stop that, man. Boy, y'all, wow. The poor neighbor stuck on the porch, yelling up, stuck on the porch, yelling up the window, yelling up to the window. Poor people can't get in their goddamn house without a key to, cause Tazariak got to go to camp looking like a wonder family. I'm sorry, y'all. We supposed to be getting into the topic. That's the chat. That's them, man. That's NBK. Look at Tazaria. Don't be just mad at me. Go flag NBK channel too, nigga. Oh, go see your trolls over there. Don't do me like that. That's them, y'all. That's the boy. Yo, that nigga there looking around, looking at French doors at Lowe's. Man, I said, well, what kind of door frame you want, sir? Well, I ain't trying to get no goddamn thing. I'm trying to put this on. Stop it, man. Y'all got to quit the shit, bro. Come on, man. Let me get on the subject, man. Nigga got on French door trinkets, man. Straight out of Lowe's. From Lowe's to the camp. Damn, man. A knocking ye shall independent. God damn. Sorry. All right, now. Bruh, Oh my God, I'm sweating. My head hurting. I'm coughing now. And I ain't even touched the subject yet, family. Oh, my goodness, man. Ooh, I gotta start back shooting basketball too, cause I'm getting out of shape, man. Been eating a little bit more and my stomach getting a little big. Whew. Boy, y'all amazing. Got my nose running, I'm sweating. Stop it. That's it. But shit, we about to get back to laughing worse. Cause the subject, man. Y'all, did y'all read the subject coming in here? Yo. I bet you that nigga. Oh, I didn't finish telling y'all. Oh, hold up, man. See, y'all throwing me off, bro. I didn't finish telling you the story. I almost went into the subject without telling y'all about my brother, my blood brother, what he did, man. Y'all got me throwed off. I can't look at the screen. I'm gonna look at it every 2-3 minutes. I ain't finna look no more. Boy. My brother, y'all, okay? This is my blood brother. He used to conk, modern conk. I tell you, ravine, they got 3 tiers. Regular conk, burn your motherfucking soul like ether. Make your soul burn slow. Then they got ravine, if they're still making that. Then they got just for me. My brother used to go in my mama's bathroom and take all of her little bitty relaxer bottles, like she keep the little jar and have a little relaxer at the bottom. She'd throw it out when it expired. But he would go raid her cabinet, take all the ravine, take all the whatever other shit there is to burn your goddamn brain to to dust. He'd go in the bathroom this one particular day and pour all of that shit in one container. 3 different kind of conks. Family, I lied to you not. Look, my Bibles are right here. You heard my hand hit the Bible? My brother put all of that shit in his hair. And I was sitting on the couch. I think I was watching what they call that show was out? Balky and the Man, Perfect Strangers. I was watching that. My brother run out the bathroom screaming. I thought he had hurt himself or cut himself. Man, he come in front of me in the living room, jumping up and down. His hands touching the ceiling. Ah! Screaming. By the time I noticed what was wrong with him, here come my mama. Boy, what's wrong with you? Brother's head is smoking. The devil's mayonnaise, family. Toxic explosion. Yo, yeah, Larry. Perfect Strangers, man. I used to watch that shit every damn time it come on. Perfect Strangers, the Cosby Show, and there used to be a few other shows, man. I used to like watching the Golden Girls. You remember all them ugly white women, them old white women? They all dead too. I think except for Estelle Getty, or did she die yet? Well, yeah, I used to watch all of that shit, man, as a child. And my brother come running in there while I'm watching. Yeah, cousin Larry. We are so happy we do the dance of joy. You feel me? You feel me? So family, my brother smoking. His head is smoking. It's burning, Cesaria. You better take heed, nigga. Because if you mix that goddamn ravine with that just for me, I promise you, you won't be doing no lectures for the next 2 to 3 months. You're going to be burnt like Michael Jackson on the Pepsi commercial. That's what my brother was looking like, y'all. Y'all remember Michael Jackson got singed by that goddamn he was recording the Pepsi commercial, and Mike almost got burnt up. His nigga head smoking, burning. He steady trying to do moves and shit. That's what it was looking like with my brother, man. Oh, man, y'all leave that conk alone, family. The devil's mayonnaise. I'm telling you. Betty White still living. Damn. I have not heard Betty White is gone. That's amazing. That woman, oh, she probably 100 now. That damn Jerry curl was hot. Ooh, man. I used to watch some of them brothers put the S curl and Jerry curl in. Them niggas have a hole around their lining, scars like they've been using a fucking hot comb or something. Nigga combing their hair before they put that relaxer in and comb your scalp and your hairline a little too much. And that shit get down in your goddamn pores. Make you tear your skin off. Yeah, she looked like she about 15,000. Like the same age that Prince York told us. He was 17,000 years old. Y'all think I'm lying? Prince York told us that. Prince York 17,000 years old, family. And Prince York used to do a little conking himself, I think. Or was that Dr. York? Which one of them? Am I tripping? Or did I see Prince York with an S curl a while back? Anyway, y'all, man, y'all wild, man. Got me on this here, man. Tazariak out there crying, probably making a kill list, putting me on it, and all of y'all. Tazariak, don't put us on your kill list, bro. Brother Malik, what's happening, man? You came right in time. I'm about to jump off the cliff, my brother. Dr. Pork had a conk too? I knew it. That's what it was. I thought that was Prince York. Damn. Pickle Man. He had a conk too. My goodness. Of making a conk list. He gonna tie me and Malik and Larry Searlight down and try to conk us. Well, that water good. Damn, princess draws fake facial hair to fill in the. Don't stop it, Malik. Malik, was he using mascara and that shit Jermaine Jackson used in his hair? Eye smut to fill in the gaps. That's the pioneer of these niggas doing that today in these barbershops. I watched a video the other day, man. Dude came in with no beard on before he got his haircut. The barber put that black smut on his ass and put a little hair in the smut and then trimmed the hair and the smut as if it was a real beard. I said, look at this man that goddamn resurrected this dude's beard. They doing the Jermaine Jackson. Sister Robin. Now y'all, now it's 30 minutes now. I got to get into the subject, but I got to tell Sister Robin, Jermaine Jackson has something what's called a writer, right? A writer is when you stars, like you pay them the deposit to come do a show for you, they will often tell you what it is they need. You know what I mean? They tell you what they want. These motherfuckers want all white jelly beans. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it's only 3 black jelly beans in this big ass jar. I want 100,000 white jelly beans. These crazy ass stars. So they make a list of requests for the people that, you know, putting them to work. Do you not know that Jermaine Jackson's writer includes, and I quote, charcoal? What is a nigga gonna do with charcoal in a dressing room, family? Toothpaste, baking soda, mascara pencils. I'm not lying, y'all. And this brother mix all this shit down and make a concoction straight from hell. He makes a concoction and damn. He makes the concoction. Hold on, fam. I gotta rotate the device to say. Let's see. Anyway, he make the concoction and put the shit on his hair. In his hair. So when you see Jermaine Jackson, this nigga hair is blacker than the youngest China baby. Mm-hmm. He got a goddamn ruler. He got a protractor in the writer so he can make the straight edges and shit. Rubber bands, family. Rubber bands. All of this shit this nigga got as a writer. Y'all can look that shit up, man. I'm telling you, no joke. Oh, my Lord. Yep, they start sweating. That shit start running like, I'm telling you, like Kilauea volcano. Black lava. But here we go, family. Now, let me get into this. The subject says, Aboriginal, Indigenous, Gigalow. Y'all mark that shit down. Aboriginal, Indigenous, Gigalow. Y'all know what a gigolo is? That's a male prostitute. Mm-hmm. This brother, Vortex, y'all know about it because I just, and I know he really mad right now because I took his video and I snatched it. Oh shit, my lady texting me now. So we got to speed up. Y'all done made me waste all the time, man. Let me speed up. Get to the point. I took the show because I knew he was not going to post it. He was just on there spazzing out. Because when you pour out hell on these demons, oh man, do they cry? Do they go crazy? But they'll put, Brother Sonetta through hell. And he trying to do good things for everybody. Let all the nut-ass niggas come on his platform, get child teaching and everything. Go, try to help everybody, bring everybody along. But Lex takes 2 and 3 years out to harass his brother, trying to smudge this brother. All the while, this nigga here is a gigolo. How I know he a gigolo? Y'all already seen Sister Anuket. Shout out to you, Anuket. Y'all already seen and heard what she said. But Lex admitted today that the only reason he was with her was for her money. He said it. He called the sister old. He called the sister ugly. He called her bitch. And he said he was using her for her money. And he said that he could have still been there after all of this. But that ain't the worst part. Hell no. Hell no. What's the worst part, Mike? Put y'all seatbelt on, man. Put your seatbelts on. Because see, right up in here, it gets real. It gets real, right? All of us in here love children. I even work with children once a month, man. Okay? Everybody in here got children. Everybody in here has a healthy respect for parenthood and undoubtedly has a healthy respect for handicapped children. Amen. This sister has an autistic son. Here are Lex's words, and I quote, let me clear my throat. Lex said that the sister beat her son because the little boy jumped on his mother. Lex said she stomped him out on the floor so bad that he had to go get help, right? I guess obviously at a clinic or a medical place or probably CPS or I don't know what the fuck Lex was just venting out about. This is what Lex says this woman did to her own son, an autistic baby. I don't care how old he is. If he's autistic, he's a baby, right? Also, Lex says that this woman overfeeds him and been doing that to him to the point of torture for years, to the point that he's obese, ridiculously obese. Now, Lex says the woman feeds him when he cry. If the boy don't get food, he say he go crazy. When he go crazy, Lex says she just feeds him and feeds him and feeds him until he about to pop. That's what Lex says. But watch this, Lex. A real parent ain't fooled by the fuckery of a scammer, a con artist, a gigolo. The Spirit of God gives you something called discernment. And most of the time that just has to do with you listening and thinking. Lex, if you were there all of this time, bro, and you saying that woman beating and even stomping her child, you saying that woman overfeeding him to the point that she trying to kill him, explode him. You sat there through all of that, and you even admitted that the lady said you were implicit in the stomping, in the beating. You said she did it. She said you did it. I'm saying somebody need to go to motherfucking prison. Listen to this. I love children and I hate ignorant ass adults that fuck up children's lives because of their pride. Lex Vortex, you're trying to throw that sister under the bus as a child abuser. But my nigga, if you were there and you didn't report it, you're as bad or maybe even worse because there's probably more that you're not saying. Now, I know that hurt because you said it's already embarrassing. You said that. And I know. Shit is embarrassing. They can find out you buying sex dolls and shit and naming it Bobby. My God. Get the lady to put your screen name on her credit cards. This nigga is millennium insane, space age crazy scamming. This nigga says she was giving him money not for him to leave, but for him to stay. And in that statement right there, you incriminated yourself as a male prostitute. And if you were selling dick, you probably was selling ass. That woman probably was finger popping you and everything, boy. Using you to get her groove back, if that's what you're saying. You saying she's Stella? Is that what the fuck you saying? What the fuck you doing fucking around with Stella? Huh? If she's so old and so ugly and so crazy, why did y'all keep this relationship hidden from the community? One day we see Anuket is just a commenter in your chat. And then the next day, damn, Lex moved in with another, somebody else. We find out it's her house. You sitting on her throne. Brother, if you knew about it, why didn't you say something? He said they have to lock the refrigerator with chains. Excuse me. Excuse me, I just ate. He said they have to lock the refrigerator up with chains because the sister has basically made this boy into a goddamn walking trash compactor. That's what Lex is saying. But I'm saying, you're a man, nigga. Lex said she begged him to come and paid him to stay. But I'm saying, you're a man, dude. How can you stoop yourself that low? If a woman is single and she's abusing the child, why didn't you teach her better? Huh? You was probably sitting up there just like this man out here in California. They had all of these kids and they locked the kids up in the house and just tortured these children all this time, man. Not feeding them. All kind of shit. Lex, if she did that, then you did that. How? Because you were there. Amen. 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 My nigga, you was there, dog. Yeah, you was. So what does that say about you? That you'll sit up and you'll watch a child get abused. And you'll come right on the same camera the same day that you did that in your private life. And you'll talk about Sonetta, who's a father. You'll talk about me, who's a father. You'll talk about Brother Polite. As much as y'all hate him, he's a good father. You'll talk about any and everybody. I believe you even hate on Basim. Leech Vortex. You hate on everybody, but you're the worst motherfucker. You're the worst kind. I told y'all that this nigga here is the kind of motherfucker that'll sneak up in a nursing home with a cheap half-a-carat ring and propose to your grandmother on her deathbed. Tell y'all got to get out of here. Y'all got to get out of the room. Me and this woman finna consummate our marriage. This nigga here gonna run up in an old, damn near dead woman. You do it, bro, because you did it just now. A scammer and a fucking gigolo and a leech. It gets worse and worse, Eddie. And these niggas steady threatening, like something, you're dead. Oh boy. Like say you're dead. But I'm saying, my nigga, why don't you just repent? Huh? Why don't you repent? Show the people you're a man of God. Come out and apologize and do restitution. Confess your faults one to another. Huh? Go back to the altar and do your first works again. That's what Christ would want you to do. Because Christ is saying, asking him for forgiveness and you ain't asked Anuket to forgive you for calling her a bitch, for talking about her child, even for not even correcting her if she's raising it wrong. You just sit there like a goddamn non-responsible man, non-responsible, and you let her do what you said. You incriminated yourself, dickhead, and you lost all of your credibility. And yes, what did he do? It's a joke, but is it funny now, dog? Huh? We done hit you with a spiritual cruise missile and your roof is caved in. Look at you now. You could have heeded the word of the Lord and not been what you accused everybody else of being, bro. And you still got a chance to change and do right. Well, what you on the internet doing today, man? You talking about how this lady feeding her son so much that he about to pop. They got to chain the fucking refrigerator up. Calling the lady a bitch and all that. See, bro? I believe God don't have mercy on people that know what they're doing when they're being remorseful or so-called remorseful. God knows all things. He sees all things. Lex, I told you, you pull that cover over your head, your feet poking out. And you pull it down over your feet and your head poking out. And you throw your whole body under the cover and now you look like a big pimple. You can't hide from the truth. The Bible says the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and the evil. Ain't that what it said? One more time. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the good and the evil. Y'all think the prophets got the power, but it's God. Ain't that what the Bible said when the man of God in the Bible said what was going on in the king's bedchambers? It ain't the man, it's God. I know it's embarrassing. But when you claim to be a man of God and you won't walk by the book, guess what? I told y'all, just like I'm going to tell you in closing, I told Eddie Long, and me and Kim Burrell said it, if you don't stop playing with God, lying to the people, and being a hellion out here with a Bible, God is going to kill you. Won't he do it? Amen. Didn't he do it? Amen. And y'all think it's a joke. You stayed with that woman all that time, but now you come out and show your real true character. That you would willingly call her an ugly old bitch after laying up, tongue kissing the woman, probably sodomizing and all of this, eating ass and all this shit y'all niggas like to do. You don't understand? She finger popping you and all kind of shit. She was your madam. She was your madam. She was his madam, y'all. Now I gotta go because his battery dying and this woman. So y'all, tomorrow night, come back, part 6. And we'll get at it in the morning. Peace.